Today is the second Sunday of the year, and we are celebrating the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord. Epiphany means manifestation, revelation, appearance. The Lord has manifested Himself to His people. The Lord, in His graciousness, has revealed Himself to us. And our liturgy today allows us to reflect on this mystery of the manifestation of the Lord through the story of the Magi from the East. According to our Gospel reading, the Magi from the East saw the star of the Messiah, and they followed the star. It was the star who guided them towards Bethlehem. And when they came to Jerusalem, they inquired about the star, about the king who was to be born. And there, the star guided them to Bethlehem. And when they saw the star, they were overjoyed to see the newborn King of the Jews, Jesus, with His mother Mary and Joseph. Today, as we celebrate the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord, let us try to reflect on this travel of the Magi from the East. Number one, they were very persevering. They traveled patiently to reach Bethlehem. We can learn from the perseverance of the Magi in our spiritual life. We are also in a journey, and in the journey we meet many challenges, obstacles, crisis. But reflecting on the Magi, they persevered in their travel until they reach Bethlehem and see the Lord Jesus. Perseverance. Secondly, humility. They were experts. They were astronomers. They were experts about the stars, about heavenly bodies. But they were not afraid to ask questions. When they reached Jerusalem, they inquired about where the King of the Jews would be born. They humbled themselves. They recognize that they don't know everything. They acknowledge their limitations, and they humble themselves by inquiring in Jerusalem. Perhaps we can also learn from this virtue of humility of the Magi from the East. We need also to be humble. As we begin the year, we ask for this grace of humility and also the gift of perseverance as we travel along our journey in our spiritual lives. Thirdly, we can learn from the generosity of the Magi. When they have found Jesus, they joyfully and generously offer their gifts, the gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. In their joy, they offered to the Lord what they had. The gifts were also symbolic. The gift of gold is a symbol of kingship. But we know that kingship for Jesus means service. The gift of frankincense is a symbol of worship. We are called to worship the Lord. And finally, the gift of myrrh, perfume, symbolic of the humanity of Jesus. The ointment that will anoint his body when he dies. It also is very symbolic of charity towards our brothers and sisters. The gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The gift of service, the gift of worship of God, and our charity towards our brothers and sisters. These are the gifts that were offered to Jesus. As we celebrate the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord, let us also remember that it is the Lord who first manifested himself to us. It is the Lord who initiates the encounter with us. And he draws from us our response to be persevering, to be humble, and to be generous. To be generous in our gifts to God, our gifts of service, our gift of worship, and our gift of charity. This is Father Bong Topino. I'm the parish priest of the Holy Sacrifice Parish here in UP Diliman, and I wish you a blessed celebration of the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord.